Elisa Lam arrived at the Cecil Hotel on January 26, 2013, alone. She was 21, a Canadian tourist traveling the California coast. She checked into a shared dormitory room, paying roughly $50 a night. The Cecil, built in 1927 in downtown Los Angeles, carried a reputation old money long gone, transient residence, a building that had absorbed decades of minor violence and major indifference. By January 31st, guests began complaining. The water pressure had dropped. The water itself tasted strange. Maintenance traced the problem to the rooftop water tank. What they found there would confuse investigators for years. LAPD retrieved elevator surveillance from January 31st, the day before Lam's body was found. The footage shows her alone in the elevator on the 4th floor, then the 2nd floor. She presses buttons. She exits. She waits in the hallway, peering around the corner. She re-enters. The movements are deliberate, then erratic. She gestures. Her lips move, no audio remains. This footage, released publicly in February 2013, became the case's central artifact. Detectives reviewed her room, her belongings, her movements through the building. No forced entry. No signs of struggle in her small space. The water tank lay 3 stories above where she slept. The autopsy revealed no drugs in her system. Elisa had bipolar Roman II disorder, documented in her medical history. Her family reported she'd stopped taking medication before the trip. Toxicology was clean otherwise. The water tank itself, accessible via the roof, its lid heavy but movable by hand, contained no signs of forced entry either. Yet the logistics posed questions that still resist clean answers. How did she reach the roof? Why the water tank? The Cecil's roof access wasn't prominently marked. A manager stated the door was locked. Others claimed it wasn't. The narrative fractured there into versions that contradiction never fully resolved. 2 frameworks emerged. The first, unwitnessed mental health crisis. Elisa, experiencing psychosis perhaps triggered by medication withdrawal, accessed the roof, climbed into the tank, and drowned. The timeline fits. The autopsy finds no evidence of assault. The second, unknown intervention. Someone or multiple people directed her to that tank. The elevator footage, erratic behavior, the locked roof door suddenly accessible, the absence of anyone claiming to have seen her distressed. Neither theory eliminates the other cleanly. The LAPD investigation concluded no foul play, yet released the elevator footage anyway, a move that, paradoxically, fueled alternative theories for years. Elisa Lam was buried in Vancouver in February 2013. The Cecil Hotel's ownership changed hands. It remains operational. Her case was officially closed as a death by drowning in 2015. Yet that elevator footage never stops cycling online. People watch it, searching for a moment of clarity that never arrives. The absence of answer becomes its own kind of haunting. We watch her move through that elevator, so alive, so unknowable, and we're left with the only certainty the footage allows. She walked in. She never walked out.